Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you a no limited weapon clear for the Battle Tower Singularity, the Maelstrom Tower, Rampage of Ruin, Brutal Basement level 24 against Angeal Penance. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so Angeal Penance. He is weak against fire and ice, resistance to lightning, earth, water, wind. Sigils to bring is X sigil. It is immune to poison, darkness, silence, stun, fatigue, fog, physical attack down, and magic attack down. So we can bring physical or magical defense down. Alright. Uses powerful physical and magic abilities. Grant self either fire resist up or ice resist up, as well as veil with defense of lust. Magic attack changes based on the amount of the force gauge wrath is filled. The force gauge can be depleted with damage. Inflicts enfeeble with unleashed wrath. Okay. So basically you do want to make sure you bring a fire and ice and peril. You want to bring your damage type up, so physical or magic attack up. And then you probably want to bring both physical and magical defense up as well. Alright. So to achieve this, I went ahead and went with this team. We have Matt, Barrett, and Sephiroth. Sephiroth will be dual wielding DPS here, just like my Shiva Remu video I posted last week. But this time it'll be fire and ice. Matt will be bringing an ice and peril along with our physical defense up. Barrett will bring us our magic attack up, our magic defense up, and our fire and peril. Even though Sephiroth can fire and peril as well. Alright. So before we get into the builds, as always, let's go ahead and check out the high wind. Alright, here are the stats. Here are the abilities. And just for reference purposes, to see that I do not have anything in the roll strings of Matt or Sephiroth. Barrett does have a few nodes. Wind and earth resist and ice resist up. Okay. Alright, so let's start off with our healer here, Matt. Matt is wearing his gear voucher costume for heal and physical defense. He is bringing Centipede, which is an AoE heal and physical defense up, and the R ability is heal and buff debuff extension. In the second hand, we're bringing Nautilus Spiral. First time I get to use this for an actual reason. It's a 3 ATB diamond sigil break, but it does ice resist down high on the first cast. Also brings the R abilities heal and buff debuff extension. For his ultimate weapon, of course, the ultimate broadsword axis, giving us the R abilities heal and magic defense. For his sub equips, I am bringing the Bahamut Knuckles for boost magic defense and HP. Stalwart Integrity for HP and buff debuff extension. And the Foam Sword for lightning resist and magic defense all allies. Alright. So with this, his R abilities come out to be boost HP level 5, boost physical defense level 2, magic defense level 5, heal level 10, lightning resist level 3, and buff debuff extension level 7. Alright. Looking at his materia, he has a Cura in the third slot for a single target heal, which is a heal stat stick. Then we have a X Sigil Ruin for a heal stat stick. And we have a Fire Blow that is a magic defense and heal stat stick. Alright. Bringing along the Vanquish and X just in case I need it. Alright, so his stats are HP 19.1k, physical attack 4000, magic attack 4.3, physical defense 175, magic defense 275, heal 5000. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop over to Barrett. Barrett is wearing his gear voucher costume for HP and physical defense. In the main hand, we have the Ascension Cannon for magic defense up and magic attack up for all allies, giving the R abilities magic defense and buff debuff extension. In the second hand, we have his Shark Slayer. This is our fire resist down, along with bringing the R abilities HP and buff debuff extension. Alright. Didn't bring one of his ultimate weapons here because I didn't want to equip the missing score. Alright, so going ahead and looking at his sub-equips, we have the Gargantuan Monolith for HP magic defense. We have the Pole Axe for HP ability potency. And we have Rocket Punch for earth resist and physical defense all allies. Alright, so with this, his R abilities come out to be boost HP level 8, physical defense level 2, magic defense level 7, earth resist level 3, ability potency level 2, buff debuff extension level 7. Alright, for his material, we have a X Sigil Quakra in the 3rd slot. It's just here for the X Sigil. Alright, next up we have a Ice Breach here that is a magic defense, physical defense stat stick, and we have a Blizzard Blow that is a physical defense stat stick and HP stat stick. Alright, I am bringing the Mind Blow Limit Break for physical and magical defense down. Then we are going to look at his stats. They come out to be HP 22.6k, physical attack 3.9k, magic attack 4.1k, physical defense 238, magic defense 332. Alright, that takes care of Barret. Now let's go to our dual wielding DPS here. We have Sephiroth. He is using Cape of the Worthy, giving us boost attack all allies and Belt of the Worthy, which of course gives us all of our elements 30% damage. In the main hand, we're bringing the Edged Wings, not only because this is an ice DPS weapon, but also because the 3rd sigil slot is a X sigil boost, so that means he'll hit for 5 sigils. For the R abilities, we get magic attack and ice potency. Then in the second hand, we have Withering Blaze here. This is his fire DPS and weapon that also will do fire resist down. It also has a 1.2 times damage when the enemy is when a buff is granted to him. Sorry. And then the R abilities are magic attack and fire potency. I didn't bring his Genji Blade ultimate weapon. For his sub equips, we have the Rose Musket for magic ability potency, fire potency. Then we have the Sawed Off GS for attack and magic ability potency. And last but not least, the Noblesse Rod for HP and magic ability potency. If you don't know what this weapon is, this is the weapon from the Rufus event going on right now. So that's why I chose to use it, because it's a free weapon that you can get right now. Alright. And I didn't show, but the Withering Blaze is branded. Okay. Alright, so looking at our abilities, they come out to be boost HP level 3, magic attack level 7, attack level 3, fire potency level 5, ice potency level 5, magic ability potency level 7. And of course, because of his outfit, we are getting the attack all allies level 2. Looking at materia, we do have a magic attack, physical defense stat stick in the 3rd slot. That's an X sigil. This bio is a magic defense, magic attack stat stick. And we have a Ruin Rod that is a magic attack, physical defense stat stick. Because I'm dual wielding 2 different elements, instead of me bringing 1 element for a summon, I decided to bring Mega Flare for Bahamut. Alright, so with everything, Sephiroth stats come out to be HP 14.4k, magic attack 7.8k, physical defense 158, and magic defense 157. And there you have it. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and get this clear against Angeal Penance. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so Charge of Greed, it lowered the magic defense of the team, so we're going to go ahead and get that back up with Zone of Protection from Barret. Alright, I already got the fire resist down a little bit. Oh, there's that Defensive Lust Ice. So I wonder what made it trigger that, considering I have both fire and ice. I'm assuming because Edged Wings is stronger than Withering Blaze is the reason why. Don't ask me why I decided to do an ice based attack there. Alright, but we're gonna do fire here. We're gonna have to try to break this veil. We can't do anything else to it until we break the veil. As you see, that bar is full. He's almost about to get ready to attack. I'm kind of scared. Okay, the veil is almost broken. Oh, looks like we need to defend. Didn't even break the veil, Lord Jesus. Unleashed Wrath. Okay, this is gonna be the move. Oh, okay, it causes Enfeeble. Okay. Well, we know what Enfeeble does because we use Enfeeble. Alright. As you can tell, this is my first time going into this battle since that popped up. Alright. So we're just going to keep doing fire damage since it has an ice resist up. But now that we've broken the veil, Matt can lower ice resist down in case we need to do it. And then Barrett will go ahead and continue to lower fire resist down as well. Alright. Got our ice resist all the way down. Yeah, I just said I was going to keep going fire from here on out. Alright. Wings of Pride is a physical base attack. Doesn't look like it do a lot of damage. Okay. Hitting for 157 with the Withering Blaze. Not bad. We do have our physical attack is lower, but since we're doing magic based attacks, we don't have to worry about that. He did just lower our magic defense, so good that we do have Barrett to raise that magic defense back up. So we're not penalized because of the Enfeeble. And now that we know what to expect here, I'm going to just do nothing but fire-based attacks to this veil here. I said that and then proceeded to do Arrow Frost Blade. Horrible. I'm horrible. Okay. And there we go. Alright. Let's see. I think we're almost about to, maybe one more hit and we can knock off that veil here. Alright. And the veil is gone. Knocked off a nice chunk of that bar too. For to say we just took the veil down. So we're about to get enfeebled again. Okay. I'm not really, honestly, I'm not worried. This doesn't feel as pressuring as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Gonna go ahead with the Blazing Ignis here. I need to control Barrett's AI because, yeah, he likes to go and cast that ice resist down that's on him. Alright, gonna get our magic attack up and our magic defense back up. Alright, Defense of Lust Ice. I'm gonna just go ahead and hit him with Bahamut here. Make sure to lower that magic defense down first. Just adding on to the damage bonus. And there's a Mega Flare. Always nice to use it. Alright. Not bad. Now we're getting ready to deal with this X Sigil. 36 X Sigils. Not bad. And a Veil. Alright. Not bad. We're knocking it out pretty quickly. Go ahead and use these overspeeds right quick to go ahead and knock this down a little bit quicker. Alright. Veil is broken, so now we're just going to focus on breaking that veil. Not the veil is broken, but the sigils are broken. Now we need to focus on the veil. Alright. Thunder of Envy. Okay, an AoE lightning attack. Looks like the second one, and that's magic based. Okay. I could definitely see where this would be difficult if I didn't have someone that could raise magic defense up with no problem. Alright. Looks like he's not going to cast a shield for fire. Wings of Pride, single target physical. Alright. Alright. We're fully healed. Everything's going pretty smooth. Like, I was expecting this to be a little bit rougher than this, actually. Thunder of Envy, here it comes again. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do Mind Blow here because I should get it back up in time to use it again with Bahamut, so I can go ahead and get a little bit of extra damage in here. On end of Gluttony. What is that? Physical attack up, magic attack is up. And a Regan? Wow, that sucks. Okay. Let's keep pushing. We're not gonna worry about it. He's gaining some health, but his Regan is about to fall off. Oh, that's a crazy move for him to do. Gaining health back on me. Alright. Unleashed Wrath is coming, so that means we're about to get enfeebled again. Make sure our magic defense is up before that hits. Alright. Alright, switch to defense and let's tank this Unleashed Wrath. Still not doing a whole lot of damage even after he got that buff. Okay. Well, we're healed, we're enfeebled, but we're good to go. Charge of Greed lowered our magic defense, but we have Beard that can raise that up, so no pressure. Alright, we do got Mega Flare up, but I'm gonna wait until I get Barrett's Limit Break back up. There's another Charge of Greed pushing our magic defense down even further. Gotta get that back up again. Especially while we got this Enfeeble on us. Alright, Zone of Protection is gonna fix that. Alright, we're back in the green. Heal while in attack mode. Wings of Pride still not doing a lot of damage. Thunder of Envy. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pop all three. The Limit Break and the Summon here, like we did before. As they say, slow and steady wins the race. Alright, we have him in red now. As long as he doesn't throw up another Veil and Regan, should be done here soon. Alright. There's the Veil. Okay, no Regan, good. He has an additional magic attack up. That's kind of scary. Alright, looks like I need one more hit on that shield with Sephiroth. Maybe two. Yeah, 2 hits with Sephiroth. Alright. And boom, fire resist down. Alright. Gonna switch to defense to hit tank this Unleashed Wrath. Let's see how much more damage it does now. Not too much. It's not bad at all. Okay. It's pretty easy going. Shockingly. Alright, need to get that magic defense back up. Like another good 1 or 2 hits and it's done. Let's see. And the final hit. All right. And there you have it. That is how we take down the Battle Tower Singularity, the Maelstrom Tower, Rampage of Ruin, Brutal Basement level 24 against Angeal Penance. So some main takeaways from this battle. It was pretty fun getting a chance to use Sephiroth dual wielding fire and ice because of his Belt of the Worthy outfit. Um, but I'm not exactly sure how Angeal Penance chooses its shield, whether it be fire or ice. So it is best to bring either a dual wielding DPS like I did here, or you can bring 2 DPS, 1 fire, 1 ice. Just make sure that their damage types match up, so any buffs that you do don't conflict with the other. Okay. You do probably, like I did here, probably bring physical defense up because there are a few physical defense attacks, not that many, but you definitely do want to have magic defense up because that charge wrath, or whatever the name of that wrath move was, it can actually do some damage if you do not have a way to regain your magic defense. The enfeeble wasn't too much on us, so yeah, there you have it. So I want to thank everyone for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video or found it useful, leave a comment down below, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content, and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.